Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Tiffany Mendoza claims her trainer promised her perfect abs in 90 days, but she didn't see results. Sam Loews says Ms. Mendoza didn't stick to the program and skipped weekly check-ins, so she has no one to blame but herself.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You may be seated. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Mendoza versus Loews. Ms. Mendoza, you are suing Mr. Loews for $1,000 because you say you did not get the results that you were promised from a 90-day ab challenge.
That's right.
And the defendant, Mr. Loews, you say that the plaintiff failed to fulfill her obligations. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that's
All
correct.
right. I want to understand this ab challenge. Where did you hear about it? How did you meet Mr. Loews? Explain to the court, Ms. Mendoza, what led you here.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw his ad for a 90-day ab program. It's about to be summertime. I wanted to get my abs ready, so I contacted him. I reached out, and he had me pay $1,000 up front for meal plans, workouts, and weekly check-ins. So I did it, and 2.5 months go by, and I saw no results, Your Honor.
Mr. Loews, she said she did 2.5 months on your meal plan, your workouts, everything, and she saw no results.
Yes, Your Honor. There were results, but not only that, I have a 90-day program. I've been training for over 5 years. She's not my first client, and she definitely won't be my last client. I just needed her to be consistent, and there was a lot of times that she did not follow through with that part of the deal, so therefore I couldn't help her reach the goal that she
Tell me what the
needs.
program entails.
Your Honor, I was on a plant-based meal. I was working out twice a day, every day. I was meeting with him weekly, and I didn't even lose a pound, Your Honor. Not even a pound.
Your Honor, that's not true, Your Honor. I also have proof of other clients that I've worked with that have followed my workout regimen and that have seen true results.
Your Honor, I am not worried about them. I am worried about my results.
Do you have a copy of the program? Is it written anywhere?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I see that, Sean?
Present to you the evidence right there. Right there, you can see the meal plan that I followed, the advertisement.
90-day ab transformation.
Perfected, guaranteed, he stated.
Guaranteed ab perfection.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, if they consistently follow through with the program, Your Honor. I also have proof of my own that shows when I checked in with her and times when I could not get in contact with her, Your Honor.
So I see here you signed the contract. You had a goal of losing 8 pounds.
Yes.
And a lean and toned appearance and 6-pack abs. These were your goals.
These were the goals that we came up with together after we talked, and he kind of modified it to my body type.
And what's interesting is it also says that client understands that to reach those goals, she must stay consistent with all workout instruction,
Yes,
and
Your
knows
Honor.
that the trainer isn't held responsible for client results if the regimen isn't met.
Yes, Your Honor, which I find kind of sketchy because I followed everything to a T and there were no results.
But if you found it sketchy, why did you even sign this?
Well, I found it sketchy after I did not see any results. After the 2 months in, I double-checked back in with him and I told him, okay, what can we change? I have no results. I've been hungry. I completely changed my diet. I don't even go out with my friends to the same restaurants anymore. I work out twice a day. What can we do? And he just told me to keep working hard, that I was doing everything right. And that's when my suspicions started to come in.
that he was running a scam?
Exactly.
So, Mr. Loews?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Mendoza is saying she's an unsatisfied customer. She
Yes.
says she went through your program and followed it to the T for 2.5 months,
Yes.
only to get no results.
Yes, so actually, I have proof. Number one, it is a 3-month process, so even if she wants to say she's came to me for 2.5 months, it takes a full 90 days, Your Honor. And I have proof if I can provide the proof
I'd like
you.
to see that, please.
Okay.
Coming up,
I see abs coming in, don't you, Sean?
I see several ads.
And
Yeah.
that's just from 2
I mean,
months.
the
Your Honor.
gallery can see abs, right?
Yes.
Shoot, I'm about to get on Mr. Lowe's program.
closed captioning provided by. We're back with the case of Tiffany Mendoza, who brought her trainer Sam Loews to court over the promise of perfect abs.
All right, I see these pictures.
Yes, Your Honor.
A lot of impressive before and afters.
And if you look at her, Your Honor, as you can tell, her abs were even coming in, and that's
Ms.
just
Mendoza.
yes, and that's just
Ms.
2
Mendoza.
months. Yes,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
So, Ms. Mendoza, you look good.
Exactly.
But I wanted abs.
I can
I
see
paid
abs.
$1,000 for abs.
It
On a
would take
teacher's
the-
salary, that's a lot of money.
So what about that picture doesn't say toned abs to you?
I wanted a six-pack.
I see abs coming in, don't you, Sean?
I see several ads.
And,
Yeah.
and that's just from 2
I mean,
months.
the
Your Honor.
gallery can see abs, right?
Yes.
Shoot, I'm about to get on Mr. Lowe's program. Get me
Yeah.
some abs that Ms. Mendoza says are not abs. But anyway, Mr. Lowe's, to be very honest with you,
Yes.
this customer expected something different than what she got.
My part of the deal is to give her consistent training. She didn't consistently come to me within the 90-day program, so it's very difficult to expect perfection when you're not giving me
So
full
I'm
effort.
looking at this contract you sent up in your evidence because
Yes,
it
Your
says
Honor.
that the client agrees for weekly check-ins to see progress or to adjust the workout regimen.
Yes, Your
And that
Honor.
the client agrees to follow a 90-day plant-based meal plan for the maximum results. And the last clause says client must understand that the trainer is not responsible for the client's outcome and results, solely rely on the client's consistency. That's
Your
clearly
Honor.
stated in the contract. I see your signature and I see his signature.
Yes, Your Honor.
I was consistent, Your Honor.
Also,
Was she consistent, Mr. Lowe's?
No, Your Honor. Also, in the proof that I gave you, I also have details of when I reached out to her in our weekly check-ins. I'll admit, the first month, she did great. She was checking in with me, which is why she did have results, you understand?
So
But-
the client check-in plan,
Yes, ma'am.
here it is. And so I see that she was there week 1, week 2,
Yes.
week 3, week 4.
Yes.
Starting week 5, it says missed check-in due to nail
Yes,
appointment.
exactly,
Week
Your Honor.
6, your upper strength has declined. You did come on week 6. Then week 7, you missed it again. You had a doctor's appointment. Then week 8, you adjusted some of the upper body weight. Week 9, you just didn't show. Week 10, you came back, and then week 11 and week 12, you didn't show.
Yes,
Your Honor, I communicated with him about why I couldn't show those specific days.
Why couldn't you reschedule?
That's my point. I wanted to reschedule, but he has other clients, so he couldn't meet. We couldn't come up with a date.
Well, that's the problem when they're in demand.
Exactly.
If you get a good trainer that's getting results, they're going to be in demand.
But these are not the results I paid for, is
All
what
right.
I'm saying.
So and I'm so glad you said that because I went back to the agreement, the intake form where you started to talk about your goals.
Right.
8-pound weight loss. You said you didn't lose a pound.
Not a pound.
Muscle gain. Do you think you gained muscle? You look pretty lean to me.
Yes, I believe I did gain muscle.
A firmer butt. Do you think your butt got firmer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Healthier eating habits. If you were following that plan, being plant-based.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah.
Lean and toned appearance. That came through.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the 6-pack abs. I might not have seen 6 yet, but I was about at 4.
Your Honor, he guaranteed perfected
Also, Your
abs.
Honor.
But when you perfect something, just like you perfect a craft, that means you improve it.
Your Honor,
What are perfect abs?
a six-pack. We could have started at a six-pack.
Every person has something on their bodies that they could continue to perfect in some way.
Your Honor,
Exactly,
the pictures
Your Honor, and I tried
Can
to
I
explain
speak?
that to her, and
Can
I
I
also
speak?
let her know at the beginning that everybody has different results depending on how hard you work. And she didn't want to follow through with her part of the bargain, like getting your nails done instead of working out. She just wants to
That's
post
blasphemy.
pictures. Blasphemy. She
Your
just
Honor,
wants to post
I
pictures
still
on
worked out. I
Instagram.
just didn't meet with him. I needed my nails done. But I still did the workouts. Just because I didn't meet with him doesn't mean that I wasn't doing them.
And so why is it important to meet?
It's very important to me. That's the only way that I can truly gauge where my clients are at. I need to see how they work out. That tells me, you know, which part of their abs they need to work on. Also, her goals are unrealistic, and I tried to explain that to her at the beginning of the process. She wants to lose weight, but also gain muscle mass.
Your Honor, I would not have brought him here if I felt like I did not do my part. I did do my part.
But Ms. Mendoza, you already admitted in court that you did not come to very pivotal check-ins. You made the error by not coming to all of the check-ins.
Yes, Your Honor.
I do not agree, Your Honor.
I know you don't. You're a beautiful young woman. I can see that you look toned, you look fit. You may not have gotten everything you wanted, but you look great.
Your Honor,
I get
thank
it.
you so much, but at the end of
It
the day,
has
I'm an
been
unhappy
determined
customer.
by this court.
Your Honor.
Judgment for the defendant. Ms. Mendoza, when you sign up for something and you pay your money, you gotta go.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
At the end of the day, there's nothing anyone can say. I signed up for something, I paid for something, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So to me, you're a scam and will be a scam.
There's nothing I have to say. The proof is in the pudding. I showed the judge what the truth is, and I wish you would understand what the truth is.
Provided by